Hey Stu, this is top load YouTubers. It's only the Bosch very perfect Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB-69 washing machine, and having the Bosch Series 4 WTN 832/1 condenser center dryer anyway, and having the Siemens iSense Aqua drive extra cars WM140-492GB/72 washing machine, and having the Bloomberg Aqua and WA screen glass TF-A4 condenser heat pump dryer anyway. So yeah, anyway, guys, I just want to tell you guys. So as you can really tell, guys, I just literally got back from work anyway. As you can really tell, guys, I just literally got back from work anyway. So yeah, as you can tell, guys, I just literally got back from work anyway. So yeah, so as you can tell, guys, so we're using the Bosch very perfect Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB-69 washing machine again today, guys. Anyway, as you can tell, we're just returning back to this machine again anyway. So anyway, so as you can tell, guys, we're just washing the 3 pairs of dressing gown we're washing today anyway. Just washing some 3 pairs of dressing gown we're washing. As you can tell, it's just coming in nearly to the evening anyway. So we're just washing 3 pairs of dressing gown we're washing today anyway. As this will be the first time washing those dressing gowns anyway. So as you can tell, we've got my dad's dressing gown. Anyway, that's 1 pair anyway. Got my dad's dressing gown, and then we've got my brother's dressing gown. Anyway, so you see that's my brother's dressing gown we've got anyway. And then also we've got my dressing gown. But as you can tell, guys, that's this one you should remember from last time anyway, that we used to wash in the blooming Domain 20 anyway. You should remember this logo, guys. That's my football team that I support anyways, Liverpool. So anyway, you guys should remember that anyway. Should remember that from last time anyway. So yep, it's pretty much the size load anyway, as you can tell anyway. So anyway, gonna get detergent I think anyway. Obviously because we've got some washing powder anyway. So anyway, so detergents that we're gonna be using for this one today, as because dressing gown anyway. We're going to be using the Surf Insert Burst and Froggies Cocoa Bliss washing powder we're going to be using today anyway. We're going to use the Surf Coconut Bliss today anyway. Obviously we're definitely going to use that anyway. And the softener we're using for this one is, we're going to be using the Doce Blossom and Bloom Fabric Softener anyway. Which is a premium one anyway. Which that softener we did use in the Siemens anyway. That conditioner we definitely have used in the Siemens iSense Aqua drive anyway, which I think I have still got one in the garage anyway. That's softener anyway, that we used to use in the Siemens anyway. So anyway, that's what we're going to do anyway, is open up the turn drawer anyway. As you can tell anyway. And especially because it's powder anyway, I think it's first time using powder in this machine anyway. First time using washing powder in this, in the Bosch anyway. The Bosch very perfect anyway. And especially this has got the personal power gems cap as well anyway, so I don't know how much going to need anyway. I think we're going to need a lot of that anyway, because it's quite a big load anyway. Just because it's quite a lot of, but just because it's a big load of dressing gown, you see, look anyway. So I think we're going to need a lot of powder in that anyway. Powder residue in that anyway. There you go. Just got to shake it up anyway. There we go. Like we used to do on the other Bosch Very Perfects anyway. Oh hello. That bin's just. What have I done there? There you go. I've just realised I just messed up the thing anyway. Messed up that cascading thing anyway. There you go. So that's the powder sorted anyway. Thought it'd be cheaper to use the Surf washing powder for this today anyway. And we're going to put in some Doce Blossom and Bloom fabric conditioner anyway. There you go. Yeah, a full cap of that anyway. But again, we're going to do 2 caps of that anyway. Like we used to do with big load towels anyway. There you go. There you go, just because we need a lot of conditioner in that, you see it, guys. Just because we need a lot of conditioner anyway. And powder, of course, anyway. So anyway, so programs we're going to do today, we're going to do on Mixo 40 with just because the big load of dressing gowns, we're going to do an Aqua Plus anyway. Just going to do a mix 40 with Aqua Plus anyway, with just with the standard wash for that anyway. But I'm not going to set speed perfect for that anyway. And as you can see in the Bosch full condensed centre dry, we just got a load of darks anyway. Just pally small, we just got off pally just a medium load of darks anyway. We're just going to put that on anyway. We're just going to do it on the Cotton's Cover Dry Plus anyway. So we're going to do mix 40 with that anyway. It's going to take about 1 hour and 10 minutes. We're going to hit start anyway. Be interesting to see what mix 40 with Aqua Plus will look like anyway. So it's just catching some main wash, catch that anyway. This cheap Bosch is just now its main wash anyway. Bosch is just now its main wash anyway. So as you can tell, guys, we're not even setting main wash. You can tell anyway, we're not really that setting main wash anyway. With some surf coconut bliss washing powder anyway. So as you can see, we're not really that setting main wash anyway. So as you can see, we just got 51 minutes surf anyway. And temperatures just seem to be about 40 degrees anyway. So as you can see, temperatures just about 40 degrees anyway. So as you can see, we're just literally just about 40 degrees anyway. So as you can see, we're just about 40 degrees now anyway. So it's just catching its own first spin is catching that anyway. This cheap Bosch is just now due from the main wash, just the main wash anyway. So it's just due from the main wash anyway. So as you can see, we just got 44 minutes left anyway. And we're going for the first intermediate spin anyway. So as you can see, we're now going for the first intermediate spin anyway. So this is the first intermediate spin we're now getting to anyway. Now going for the first intermediate spin anyway. Depends to see how much balance system we're going to get on this machine anyway. There you are, battery trash. It's first attempt to second attempt. Depending, we're going to see how much stock salt we're going to get on this machine anyway. I suppose we're going to get a stock salt the first time on this machine anyway. There you go, suck, there we go, suck. Oh look at that, it's just literally cut up to 49 minutes anyway. Literally just cut back up to 49 minutes it did anyway, the suck that was. First time we ever had sock in this machine anyway. That was like very thick sock that was, you know, that sock was like thick anyway. this is why it's gone to exit surgeon mode. You can see on the Bosch Ray Perfect, it's got the exit surgeon mode anyway. There you go, that's now going to do its emergency rings anyway. It's cheap. As you can see, the Bosch Ray Perfect is just known to its emergency rings anyway. As you can see, Bosch Ray Perfect is just known to its emergency rings anyway. There you are, now again, now it's going to be trying to spin anyway. Oh, suck again. We're getting straight to car out anyway. So just Category is on the third temp of spinning, doing a sock and that's a Category there anyway. It's cheap. This is now the third temp of the sock we're now going for the Bosch straight perfects anyway. So as you can see now we're now into third temp of sock anyway. This will be for the third temp now anyway. As you can see we've still got 40 minutes left anyway. So yeah, so this is the third temp of the emergency rinse anyway. A little bit of sock in now anyway. Oh, we cut out again anyway. Yeah, as you can see this time it's now on 43 minutes anyway, but this time it's now on to 43 minutes anyway. Because I know last time it was on 49 minutes, but this time it's on 43 minutes anyway. That's the Bosch full tumble dryer's just done anyway, which is with low darks anyway. So it's just catch it's just on the 4th attempt of emergency rinse, yeah, just catch it anyway. It's cheap. Bosch is just now going into his 4th attempt of the emergency rinse now anyway. So as you can see, we're now onto his 4th attempt stage now anyway. So as you can see, we're now into his 4th attempt stage of the first spin anyway. Well, again, we've just cut out anyway. But anyway, I'm just going to have to leave this machine to do rest of the emergency rinse anyway, then it just goes on to first rinse, so I just catch you there anyway. It's cheap. This is the 5th attempt of the first spin stage now anyway. This is now into its 5th attempt stage now anyway. So as you can see, we're on to 5th attempt stage of sock now anyway. Oh well, as you can see this time it's now on 25 minutes anyway. Which I can't believe, that's literally just on 25 minutes now anyway, I can't believe it. Can't believe it's got 25 minutes anyway. But I'm going to still let this machine carry on anyway, so until it gets to about, oh no, I'll stop the video when it's doing emergency rinse anyway. Oh hello, looks like we're trying to find the rinse, hold on. Looks like it's trying to find the rinse already, I can't believe that. Can't believe it's trying to find the rinse anyway. Never see that happen anyway. Literally it's trying to find the rinse anyway. I can't believe, why does the machine ever top up anyway? During the final rinse anyway. I think it's basically because on this machine here that it does because when it does the fifth temp of sulfur, right, it just goes straight on to final rinse. I just can't believe it anyway. It's a bit surprised anyway. It's probably because the main reason because of this machine here, right, it just only does emergency rinse and then after that it just goes straight on to final rinse anyway. Which to be fair is quite amazing to be fair anyway. Bet you don't know what the final spin would be like anyway. It's cheap Bosch very heavy Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB washing machine is just now doing from the final range anyway. As you can see, we just got 40 minutes left anyway. And we're now going for final spin now anyway, so this is the final spin we're going for anyway, it's 400 anyway. So anyway. Water log. Get a nice water log, as you can see, this is the water log. There we go, that's 300. There you go, it's 300 spin. Just heard that pump chugging sound on this machine here, as you can hear anyway. Okay, there it goes, that's the pump sound you can hear anyway. If I just stop the dryer a second anyway, when this machine just stops distributing anyway. Right. First you can see the docks and Bosch use full tumble dryer, so it looks pretty dry now anyway, but later I'll unload that one in a minute anyway. Now because this time I've got to unload the Bosch anyway. Especially I love that the pump chugging sound on this machine anyway. First time I ever heard that anyway. Pump chugging sound anyway. First time I ever heard that on the Bosch, perfect anyway. Right. Let's see what the results are anyway, but I'm actually going to say they are very damn dry, as you can tell. They came out so like pretty, very damn dry, as you can tell. They are seriously like very damn dry anyway. But I tell you what, the smell of that Dosey Blossom and Bloom fabric conditioner smells quite nice anyway. But so yeah, at least that smells quite nice in there, to be fair anyway. I have to say they are very damn dry, as you can tell. They are very damn dry in there, as you can tell anyway. At least it has burned perfectly, just so you can tell anyway. But so yeah, these dads literally come out so damn dry, as I really could tell, the guys, it's so damn dry, as you can tell anyway, really dry anyway. Especially the same as what you get on the blankets as well anyway. It's probably exactly the same as probably what you get on the blankets as well anyway, when they're like very damn dry anyway. At least I put that in the Bosch shoes for damn dry anyway. So yeah, at least I put that one in anyway. At least it's come out so dry anyway, honestly. Well, anyway, guys, hope just read away with the Bosch very perfect Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB-69 washing machine anyway. So yeah, I don't know what the next cycle will be on the Bosch Very Perfect anyway. Because I know the fact maybe this week coming I might be doing another washing and drying race between the Bosch Very Perfect and the Bosch Shoes 4 condenser dry anyway. Hopefully just for the meantime anyway. Might just do another washing and drying race between these two Bosch appliances anyway. Like we might be doing a load of whites in the Bosch Very Perfect on cotton 60 with Speed Perfect anyway, and then do a load of darks in the Bosch Series 4 WTN 82/1 condensed center dry on the cotton's Cover Dry Plus anyway, which that'll be for the next generation of my shoes done anyway. But I think now this time we've done a load of dressing gown on mixed load 40 degrees with an Aqua Plus anyway. But I don't know what the next cycle will be for the Bosch anyway. But I think the next cycle for this one, I don't know what the next cycle will be for this one anyway. Because I know we've done the cotton's 40 and 60 side anyway, because that's the only option we did use anyway. And the East Care 40 we've used anyway. We definitely use East Care 40 though, with Speed Perfect and Aqua Plus anyway. Mixed load we have definitely mostly used anyway, but mixed load side we've just mostly used anyway. Just trying to think what the next cycle will be for this one anyway. I think we might be able to do the super quick 30 minutes anyway. Like we might be doing a load of dog towels and dog leads anyway, like we did in the Siemens IQ Drive Extra Class anyway. We'll probably be doing a load of dog leads and dog towels for the next generation in the Bosch Very Perfect Ecoslience drive anyway. That we could probably do it on the super quick 30 minutes anyway. But that would be the good thing. That would be the only option we could do anyway. Could do a super quick 30 minutes anyway. That's the cycle we haven't used apparently anyway. Well, we might be doing super quick 30 minutes anyway. That would be for the next cycle we could do on this machine anyway. But I think the first time we should be move on to the cotton side next for the washing and drying race between the Bosch Very Perfect and the Bosch Series 4 appliances anyway. So yeah, that would be for the cotton side we should do anyway. But we might be doing another washing and drying race between these two Bosch anyway. Like we do a load of whites on cotton 60 with Speed Perfect in the Bosch anyway. And then the Bosch Series 4 we do a load of darks on the cotton's Cover Dry Plus anyway. But that'll be very interesting anyway, because now we did do the mix side anyway. But I think the next thing will be the cotton side anyway. So yeah, that'll be the next thing we should do anyway on these two Bosch appliances anyway. So yeah, and then by the time though we might be returning back to the Siemens IQ Drive X Class washing machine anyway. But we don't know when we're going to be returning back to the Siemens anyway. So hopefully, but hope we might be able to do the dressing gowns in the Siemens hopefully anyway. But I think first of all in the Siemens we might be doing a load of whites anyway. That'll be the thing we might do in the Siemens anyway. Or if not, and then might just do washing and drying race between the Bosch Very Perfect and the Bosch Series 4 anyway. But that'll be the only thing we should do anyway. So yeah, that'll be for the next part we should do anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, so yeah, especially that sock we've had for the first time anyway, with a load of dressing gowns anyway. So yeah, especially the sock on this machine was amazing anyway. And of course the water lock anyway. I think because on this machine here, right, it does like a longer emergency rinse anyway. I think because this machine here, that does even such a long emergency rinse anyway, especially because the emergency rinse are so long anyway, which I don't know how many minutes they took me about anyway. It probably took me about 1 hour to do emergency rinse anyway. I think it's not too bad to be fair anyway, but I think it took me around 50 minutes to do the emergency rinse anyway, for like nearly 1 hour or so anyway. That took me nearly 1 hour to do emergency rinse anyway, honestly, especially without the rinses on it anyway. But I think for the next generation we might be doing a load of dog beds in it anyway. That we could do a mix load 40 with an Aqua Plus again anyway, but without the dressing gowns anyway, but without the emergency rinse side anyway. Because now we use mix load 40 with Aqua Plus anyway. I think we could do mix load 40 with an Eco Perfect. That'll be the only option we could do with dog beds anyway. We could do mix load 40 with Eco Perfect and Aqua Plus anyway. that's probably the option we could do anyway. Do a mixed load 40 with an Eco Perfect anyway, and Aqua Plus anyway. That we could do with dog beds one day anyway. So that'll be the next thing we might do anyway. So yeah, and also when you do one of the Siemens as well anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, so just by the way, so yeah, especially the emergency runs on this machine are slightly longer anyway, but except it only done one rinse so far anyway. It's only done one rinse anyway, which is just basically just the final rinse it only does anyway. Basically because with even longer emergency rinse anyway, literally about 50 minutes it done a longer rinse, like longer emergency rinse anyway. Because which then it kind of like skipped into the final rinse anyway, which I cannot believe this machine has done that anyway. Like it's just got skipped into the final rinse anyway. So yeah, it went on to final rinse straight away to be fair anyway, which is obviously good anyway. It's much better. It's because this machine is literally much better than the Blumberg Dummy WAT28371GB anyway. Which the Blumberg WAT28371GB that used to do like cover a few rinses. It does anyway. Like it used to do an extra rinse anyway. But on this machine here, that only does longer emergency rinse and then it just skips into the final rinse anyway. Which I just don't believe it to be fair anyway. Skips into the final rinse anyway. Especially when it's during the emergency rinse anyway. Because it only does to be fair, this machine here never does delicate tumbles anyway. Which is a shame though, to be fair, because it only does like delicate tumbles anyway. And all because all that etc. it only does like delicate tumbles anyway. Which is quite a shame to be fair, it only does like delicate tumbles anyway. Which normally wouldn't done on the mixed load anyway. Normally would have done fast tumbles anyway. But on the con side it does the slow tumbles anyway, like delicate tumble it does anyway. So yeah. So anyway guys, so just really so yeah, just there guys, stay tuned. However on YouTube, stay tuned on YouTube, it's coming me, whether on YouTube and give me a request. We're starting the utility first anyway, wait for the Bosch very perfect Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB-69 washing machine, a 9kg 400 spin, or the Bosch Series 4 WTN 82 1 condenser center dry anyway. Or the Siemens, or the Woodlands garage is a Siemens iSense IQ Drive X Class WM140T492GB-72 washing machine, also 9kg 400, or the Blumberg Aqua Class Screen Blast TIGF A4550 condenser heat pump dry. No, it's also the Aqua Class Screen Blast anyway. So yeah, which is basically condenser heat pump dry anyway, which this one isn't a heat pump anyway. So yeah, for me guys, just getting requests from these two machines appliances anyway, which hopefully we will be doing more washing and drying race between these two Bosch appliances first anyway. As we will be moving on to cotton side next anyway. That'll be for the next generation or so anyway. We'd probably do cotton side anyway. Like that would be for the next cycle anyway. Well, next washing and drying race, and it'll be the cotton side anyway. Now because we've done the mix anyway. So anyway guys, I'm just going to request from these two Bosch appliances. All these two in the garage, whether the Siemens and the Blumberg anyway. Which these are not appliances that I make anyway. Because Siemens is the Bosch make and the Blumberg is the Beko made one anyway. So anyway guys, so like we said on these two machines, we will be doing the cotton side anyway. That the Bosch Ray Purple will do a load of whites anyway, and the Bosch Series 4 will do a load of darks anyway. Which I think this time will be the other way round anyway, of doing it anyway. That will be doing the cotton side on the Bosch Ray Perfect, and I think the Bosch Ray Purple will do cotton 60, and then the Bosch Series 4 will do cotton's Cover Dry Plus anyway. So that'll be the option anyway. So yeah, but basically the Bosch Ray Purple will do cotton 60 with speed perfects anyway, and the Bosch Series 4 will do cotton's Cover Dry Plus with darks anyway. So yeah, that'll be the main team option we should do anyway. That'll be for my next generation anyway. Probably do it just over the weekend or so. Probably do it this weekend coming up or so anyway. We'll do washing and drying race between these two Bosch appliances. Or if not, then I'll just do videos of the Siemens anyway. That we could do washing and drying race between the Siemens and the Blumberg anyway. So if there's no whites going on with the Bosch, very perfect, or the darks anyway. Or the other thing is, it could be a dog bed, so we could do anyway. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see what I feel like, guys, anyway. But then I'll probably let you know, guys, what I'm going to think of doing anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys. So see you guys later, and hope you never film YouTube at all times.